We're live. We're back. It's been a minute. What's up,
Yes, sir.
everybody? Who's not here yet? We'll just wait a little bit. It's been a minute though, bro.
In a fat minute.
Just wait a little bit. It's been a minute though, bro. It's going good over there.
Yep, looks like yep. On our end, I'm looking at the computer. We're live.
All right. Hey, we got one person, so we can start talking. Well, did you get to see the Pat McAfee interview?
Not fully entirely. I tried to get some of it, but I couldn't get anything. I'm pretty sure the whole Pat McAfee interview. I'll let you take that, man, because we got more bigger news to announce after this.
Well, it's not really serious. I didn't see the whole interview. I
Okay.
I forgot it was today, honestly.
Yeah.
I tuned in once they said that Vince is gonna induct the Undertaker. I don't know if you heard that news.
If there's no one more fitting to induct Taker than Vince.
Like there are people that's gonna be upset about that.
But
A
there's no
lot of
one
people
more
thought it was
fitting.
Kane,
There's no
which
one.
is true because it's if you look at every storyline, if you look at Chris
Mhm.
Jericho stories and the Bret Hart stories that came out,
Yeah.
it's always been Vince and Taker.
Yeah. Vince has been integral to those scenarios. And for Vince to induct Taker, the only other person, with all due respect to Kane, that genuinely could have inducted him is no longer alive, and that's Paul Bearer.
Which is true. I know people wanted a hologram, but you know
No,
sometimes we don't always need a
it's
hologram. What's
Vince.
up to everybody
Vi-
that's here?
what up, folks? I say Vince. This is, if you want to believe it or not, this is Vince's greatest creation. Is the Undertaker? The Undertaker is the most loyal soldier Vince has had. Vince acquired him in 1990, and during the Attitude Era, not once did Taker say, "You know what? I'm gonna jump ship to WCW."
Not one.
Yeah,
What's up?
the moment
Oh,
WCW didn't see Taker as a big star, he was like, "You know what? Fuck you, WCW. I don't longer need you." Vince created him, did something WCW couldn't with Undertaker, and Undertaker's been a loyalist to Vince to this day.
what's up, man? Appreciate it. Somebody got the notification bell and hopped on real quick.
There
I
we go.
appreciate that, man. I know it's been a while, so really appreciate that. Unicorn guys. She says that a lot of people on her post are saying that it should have been Kane. I understand the Kane situation. I really do.
But they're
I really do.
kayfabe brothers, but Taker and Vince.
Also, you have to take in fact, you know, besides the feuds with Undertaker and Kane, the Brothers of Destruction is only a small part of Taker. It's a small part. I thought you went full John Cena on me real quick.
Nope. No, dude, I'm
I
back.
blinked and you was gone.
Boop, boop,
But
boop, boop.
no, I was saying that the Brothers of Destruction is only like a small part of Taker's legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, it was something fun that we got. We got it two times when Taker was the dead man and when Taker was the American badass, but it's still a small part. So I get
Vince
why
is
people
either
are mad.
yeah, Vince has either been by his side having Taker as a soldier, or there are occasions where Taker has feuded with Vince. See,
Yep.
it fits that Vince inducts Undertaker. We can dislike it all we want because how we feel about Vince right now and what he's doing with WWE right now. But we ignore what he's doing with WWE right now, and let's just face the fact: there is no greater person to induct Taker right now than Vince. Vince is the best option to induct Vince.
Vince is the best option to induct Vince. You're
Totally,
right.
Vince.
You're right. Nobody should induct Vince but Vince.
Vince. No, Vince inducting Taker. But either way, once Vince gets into the Hall of Fame, he's gonna induct himself. Premonition right
Let's
there
see.
for y'all.
Someone said they'll be attending the March 5th event. Oh, Madison Square Garden.
Oh, you're gonna be at
I mean, we can
MSG.
talk. We can talk about that real quick. So I thought it could be Cody, but with what we're going to talk about in a little bit
Later
with Ring
on.
of Honor, I don't think it's Cody anymore. It probably won't be Bobby, but all in all, I don't see them having Brock drop the title. It's just to sell tickets. Like that's the big thing. It's to sell
Yeah.
tickets.
Okay. So let's see. R Camper. I can't pronounce your name, but I'm gonna hold that question for the Q&A, and I'm gonna remember that one because it's Jeff Hardy question, and I know Axel's gonna want to answer that Jeff Hardy question.
I think that's Arc Handprints. I think that's what that is. I think
Yeah.
that's it.
No, my bad, G.
Arc.
But
But back to the McAfee stuff, it's pretty cool. It's not going to be Vince. Vince offered him a match. He got excited as we all would if we worked for WWE and then we were fans
Yeah.
of it and they got offered a match at Mania. But all in all,
Ooh,
I think it's gonna be Austin Theory. It
so
just
do
makes
I.
sense.
It's his little
Gives Austin
peon.
Theory something to do. McAfee worked with young talent and older talent in NXT. You know, he did it. So
It fits.
let's just see what the story is.
Yeah.
But let's see. I was confused. We didn't have a pay per view this month. Listen, guys, that was the whole thing last year of the whole pay per views getting taken. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do this year. I don't know what pay per views are confirmed. Just know it's probably gonna be the same amount as last year, not as many as we are
Well,
used to.
to nowadays, if I'm being completely honest, I think with W because let's be honest, after the unification match, the brand split's gonna die. We can all agree that the brand splits.
Well, actually, if the rumors are true, they're saying that they're gonna have the unification match, but still have a title for Raw.
So they're gonna
So
make another world.
if this is their way of getting rid of the Universal title, then I'm kind of for it because let's be honest, people, none of us like the Universal Championship.
It's a
There's some
copy and
people that
paste
want
of
to
the
taint.
WWE title,
There's
different
people
color.
who want to taint Roman's reign, no pun intended, because it's the Universal Championship and not the WWE title or something else. So maybe they're doing it to get rid of the Universal Championship and bring something in. We'll just have to wait and see. Rumors are rumors. You don't know until it's on the
No,
TV
yeah,
screen. But
but without the rumors, let's just go based on what it is. Title unification. I'm going with the theory that it's going to be a unified title. Brand split may die. I feel like having not having a pay per view every single month can help
mhm.
elongate storylines. That way, you have a month to continue the storyline. Then the
Which is
next
going
month,
great for AEW with the CM Punk and MJF feud.
yeah,
Going
the next month,
amazing.
yeah, the next month goes to the pay per view. And if the storyline didn't work, you can scrap it quickly. You did 2 months of the storyline. If it worked, you keep it longer. If it didn't work, 2 months done. Instead of doing that quick, 3 weeks rivalry done.
Right here. Money in the Bank is scheduled for July. That's the only pay per view I've heard so far after Mania. April, May, June. So you because Mania is at the beginning of April, so you got the rest of the month of April, May, June. So we don't
Yeah,
know.
we'll see it.
No,
We'll see Great
and
Balls
I
of Fire
mean,
return. Watch.
great balls of. How about Fatal Four Way? How about that one?
Capital
All Fatal Four
Punishment.
Way matches, bro.
How about Capital Punishment?
Capital Punishment. I think they only had one pay per view, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Somebody said Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. I
This is
forgot who
what.
said this, but somebody said if Cody doesn't show up, oh, it was Narcolepsy Boy. If
Yeah,
Cody doesn't show up at Mania or after Mania, there's no point of Cody going to WWE. There's no
exactly.
point.
But since he brought up Cody,
Now,
elephant in the room. The elephant
now let's
in
talk
the
about the
room.
big story for AEW fans, for wrestling fans in general. Wrestling fans, not buy it. Listen, guys, we all watch everything.
Yeah.
We don't stick to one promotion. This is big. Me myself, I've never gotten the chance to see a Ring of Honor. The only time I heard of Ring of Honor when I was younger was when Matt Hardy was getting taken out by security, and he was screaming "Ring of Honor" da, 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 when he was getting taken out.
Yeah. So yeah, Tony Khan
So, so for
purchasing.
me, this is exciting. They're gonna release the library and everything like that, so I get to see all the old stuff. You know, I'm a CM Punk fan. I get to see that. I'm a Kevin, so on and so forth. But Alex, you know more than I do on the Ring of
Yeah.
Honor. Take the
So
floor.
I'm not in the level of our buddy Lewis. Shout out to Lewis.
Well,
I'm
Alex is
not on his
here.
level of knowledge when it comes to Ring of Honor. But the acquisition of Ring of Honor by Tony Khan, I know a lot of WWE fans are gonna get mad that I use this comparison, but it is similar to when WWE bought WCW. Let me use examples like this. Before WWE bought WCW, any WCW star that came into the company started from scratch. Their previous accolades from WCW meant nothing. They only mattered after Vince bought WCW. Now they can use like, hey, I was a former WCW United States champion, WCW Tag Team champion. Now you
Like
hold,
Ric Flair. Like
yeah.
Ric Flair.
So now with Ring of Honor, you have a lot of AEW stars that made it big in Ring of Honor, but they start from scratch from AEW. But now
Mm-hmm.
with Tony Khan buying Ring of Honor, their accolades
All that.
mean
Yep.
something. They mean something, not just that. But also, you have to understand that them buying Ring of Honor is the one of the focal promotions in modern day wrestling. Without Ring of Honor, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn,
Yep.
the Young Bucks, Adam Cole, Red Dragon, Jay Lethal are not as big as they are. Seth Rollins are not as
Sorry to
big as they
interrupt
are.
you. I'm sorry to interrupt you. That's the thing. Some of my favorites that are in WWE now started with Ring of Honor, and I want to
Honor.
see, and I want to see that.
Yeah. So now, like I said, let's see, the biggest ones that came out of Ring of Honor are CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, and AJ Styles. Those are the big
Exactly.
four. Oh, Samoa Joe as well and Kevin Owens. Those are the big
I, I
names.
I'd love to see Seth Rollins run with the Ring of Honor Championship before WWE took him away from Ring of Honor. I'd love to
Yeah.
see that. I didn't get to see that.
So yeah,
Things like
those
that.
are the Ring of Honor now is the way it's the same act when they acquired WCW because Ring of Honor ended on a kind of a bittersweet note because it was dying down because of the whole pandemic. We can't really fault Ring of Honor because everybody was leaving to either WWE or AEW, and they had
Right.
to work with what they had to work. But at the same time, it's the video library that matters. You'll get to see Samoa Joe's longest title reign in Ring of Honor history. You'll see why Jay Lethal transformed from Black Machismo to one of the greatest Ring of Honor World Champions of all time. And we'll see the rivalry of Kevin Steen and El Generico instead of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. You'll get
Exactly.
to see those rivalries. Like I said, Ring of Honor is so entrenched in modern day pro wrestling. Pretty much, the Ring of Honor was the developmental for promotions like New Japan, TNA, and WWE. If you succeeded in Ring of Honor, chances are either New Japan, TNA when it was TNA and not its dark days, and WWE would recruit you. They would recruit you.
Exactly. As for example, Seth Rollins,
Hmm.
his run got the eye of WWE. Somebody
So yeah,
said AEW buying it too. I mean, maybe we'll get a AEW plus. I don't know. Didn't something come out about a deal with HBO
so there was
Max?
so there was a rumor that they were going to cut a deal with HBO Max. So I think it'll be kind of like what WWE has with Peacock.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's where we'll probably see the Ring of Honor and AEW archives. Maybe some pay-per-views will be seen
Hopefully.
on there. But yeah, with Ring of Honor as well. Now the question is, what happens to Ring of Honor? Because I know Lewis hyping it up that on April 1st they're gonna have, I believe, Supercard of Honor, one of their big shows on April 1st.
Yep.
So maybe Tony Khan will make an announcement there that maybe Ring of Honor goes back to full time on TV. Because I'm pretty sure, because I know for a fact that the Khan family have more pull with television networks than the previous owners of Ring of Honor.
I mean, the only pull you need is the money in your pocket, and what he bought Ring of Honor for. I mean,
Yeah.
sheesh.
So either Ring of Honor, if they want to make Ring of Honor, another, second brand for Tony Khan, either make it HBO Max exclusive, make it part of the subscription. They're watch Ring of Honor. They're like they did with the old NXT, where they watched it on the
Yep.
network. Do that, and some of the stars that you don't use on AEW's main card, put them in Ring of Honor. Make them
Exactly.
do something there. Now, in a way, it makes sense why Tony Khan acquired so many wrestlers. If he was doing that just to add some people into Ring of Honor, or people that used to wrestle in Ring of
Like
Honor,
if this was his plan the whole time, it makes
then,
sense.
then props to you, Tony Khan. Then maybe you know what you were doing. But who knows? We'll see throughout time. But right now, all we're saying is just speculation. But as far as we know, this acquisition that Tony Khan had is huge. It is huge because I'm like, if you want to see how CM Punk wrestled back in the day, Brian Danielson, Samoa Joe, anybody, the Ring of Honor video library will be there for you to see, and you can witness like, oh shit, this is how they started. The guys I love started it. Boom.
The little guys.
Yep.
But yeah, hopefully, because I'm honestly tired of paying for pay-per-views for AEW, so hopefully they get a streaming service. Hopefully,
Yep.
and with Ring of Honor, hopefully we don't know, like you said with the cable thing, but hopefully it's on TV.
Yeah.
We're just gonna see how much money he's gonna have to spend. How much he bought it for? Like what, 40 or 50 million, something like that.
Yeah. I think roughly around there.
They got some money, man.
Well, his dad does own the Jags and freaking, I think, a soccer team.
Like that's crazy. Just think, somebody he actually had the money, and all the hate for Tony Khan is really getting ridiculous. Like, it really is. You guys have to understand. He is a fan. Vince was in the family business.
Yeah.
Could he have? Does that take away from the fact that Vince was probably a fan as well? No, but he was in the family business. Tony Khan is a fan, buying it, coming into the business. You
Yeah.
guys come at him for how he announces stuff. He's excited. He just bought a company that he used to
Hey,
watch.
So I'm gonna tell him to all those haters there because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not the biggest fan of Tony Khan, on the microphone. But let's keep it real. If you were a fan, and I mean a diehard wrestling fan, and your father who loves you, you work with them, says, you know what, son, you want to create your own wrestling company? Boom. How would you react if your pop said, you know what, here's some money, make it happen? Oh shit. Whereas Vince was, you know what, he grew up in the business. He started off working boxing promotions with his grandfather, then wrestling with his pops. He bought the company out from his pops. See, Vince was born into the business to think of wrestling as a business standpoint, like, okay, what's
Exactly.
gonna make me money? Whereas Tony Khan's is what's gonna get me excited.
And that's the thing.
They
Somebody
have two
said, "What do
different
we
business
think of
philosophies.
what happened?" God,
That's why they have two different philosophies. Vince will always be a businessman first, and Tony will be a fan at heart.
and that's the thing. Doesn't mean he's a bad businessman. It's just like, how would y'all react? I mean, come on, guys.
Yep.
Somebody asked, "What do you think of the rumor Cody Rhodes leading a Ring of Honor invasion?" I mean, that's the other thing. What if the release of Cody was to put him under a Ring of Honor contract? We don't know. We just gotta wait to see, guys.
Yeah, because look at it this way: Super Card of Honor is April 1st. WrestleMania is the WrestleMania weekend is 2 days later. Either we'll see Cody in Mania or Super Card of Honor, and that's pretty much
And
it.
that's the thing. I forgot what the pay per view was called, but it was the Ring of Honor pay per view with the Hardys
Super
versus
Card.
the Young Bucks.
I think that was
And no, I think it was Supercard because that's when they debuted it. I mean, not debuted, but returned at Mania. And
yeah,
that's
it's
my
Super Card of
thing.
Honor.
Like that was the whole speculation. Like, damn, like they just had a match. There's no way they can end up in WrestleMania, right? But then so we get that with Cody because now in that middle from the first to the second, is Cody going to
Yep.
be here or is Cody going to be there? And I can't wait. Tony Khan, he's really moving some mountains over here, man. I don't. It's getting crazy. So, guys, if you have any questions to ask us, let us know. Whatever you guys need to ask
And I mean
away.
anything. I mean, let's say we're back from a little hiatus, so we're a little rusty.
Just a little rusty, just a little rusty. Quick little podcast, real quick for you guys. But we're back. We're back. We ain't going nowhere.
We're gonna
Gotta
make it
get in.
work, and boom. But like I said, any questions y'all have, feel free to ask.
Who is your guys' pick for a fantasy match between WWE and AEW? Well, what kind of match do you want us to have? A one on one, 2-on-2 tag team?
Yep.
You gotta help us out there.
Yeah.
Somebody said a few hours ago, I don't know if it was a tweet, that Vince Russo called Tony a mark, that he doesn't agree with the business decisions.
Isn't
I get,
isn't this the same man that put a world title on David Arquette? Did the Judy Bagwell on a forklift match?
like, come
Viagra
on,
on a
you
pole match.
Viagra on a pole match. Like you
I'm
really go back
sorry.
and look at the history of the WCW, and you have David Arquette, bro.
Like with all due respect to Vince Russo, because Vince Russo, because I actually grew up in the Attitude Era, and I'm pretty sure, Attitude Era is his era. So Vince Russo was there for the majority part of his era, but multiple times it is said Vince McMahon had to either approve or tell Russo to calm his shit down on certain storylines that would work or not. Look what happened when Vince Russo was on his own. Complete catastrophe. And he said
Like,
a 6 man no DQ match. Okay, so we're doing a
man,
6 pack challenge with WWE versus AEW. If we're going with the WWE side, I mean, obviously Roman, Seth.
Ro- Roman, Seth,
I'll
you could
throw
throw
AJ in
Drew in
there.
there.
I'll
Oh,
throw
AJ.
yeah. And on the AEW side, come on, Punk, Omega, and Bryan.
And if you want to talk about the homegrown, then fine. You could put in Hangman. You could put Darby and MJF. There you go. I don't know how that tag team is gonna work, but
Yeah,
there you go.
them three.
You got three.
Yeah,
You got three of the pillars. That's came from TikTok. Appreciate you. What do you think? Who do you think will win the AEW Revolution ladder match? As much as a fan of Keith Lee as I am,
yep.
it can't be anybody but Wardlow, bro. Come on.
It's Wardlow.
As big of a fan as Keith Lee as I am, Wardlow's winning that match, guys.
Like freaking he's fucking red hot right now. As much as I try
He
to keep
is.
up with it, he's hot. He's a hot commodity right now. It's time for him to win the title.
Depending on what happens, because last night he got slapped by MJF, so I don't know how the match card works. I don't know if
Yeah.
MJF's match comes first or Wardlow's.
Hey,
Maybe somebody interferes. I don't know, but Wardlow has to be the one to win that
hey,
match.
you know what? Since we're already here right now, why not make it an impromptu, predictions as well with the Revolution card?
Oh, I mean, then let's go.
Yeah, so right now I got it right here. The pre-show match, we have Hook versus QT Marshall. We know who's gonna win. It's gonna be Hook. Hook is one of their freaking rising stars right now. Hook, you know what? I can see why. Shout out to my buddy Suplex. I can see why my buddy Suplex believes the hype in Hook. At first, I'm like, what is he seeing him now? You know what? Suplex. I can see why.
I can see it.
Yeah, let's see. Chris Stratlander versus legit Layla Hirsch. I'm gonna go with Stratlander. I'm thinking
Yeah.
they're trying to build her up again to be a contender for Britt Baker. Jade
Well,
Cargill versus Ty Conti for the TBS title. I don't think
Goldberg. I mean, oh, Jay Cargill. My bad.
they,
I said Goldberg. My bad.
I hate you.
Same person. Same person though. Yeah.
All right. Oh my God. I'm not even excited for this match. Andrade, Isaiah Cassidy, and Matt Hardy versus Darby, Sammy, and Sting. That's the best. What as an
I guess I'll
Andrade
go
fan,
with. I guess I'll go with Hardy.
and
I don't really care about that.
this is not the Andrade that I was picturing when he left WWE.
Me neither. I'll tell you that much. Me
Yeah,
neither.
Jurassic.
I thought him walking out with Vicky was gonna be a big thing.
No,
Yeah.
Jurassic Express versus Red Dragon versus the Young Bucks. This is actually a sort of a dream tag team match. But I think this is what's going to start the feud between, I'm going to say the Undisputed Era versus the Elite.
I don't know the Undisputed Originals. I don't know if you saw that. They got a new name now.
The Undisputed. Oh my
The
God.
Undisputed Originals. So there goes that.
But yeah, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, I feel like are going to win it. They have to start the feud somehow.
And you said what was the match again? Versus this is
It was the
for
Jurassic Express, Red Dragon, and the Young Bucks for the tag titles.
listen, AW, you saw WWE do it. I should do it too. Like throw the tag titles on them and then give Adam Cole the AW. I mean, what could go wrong? What could go wrong?
Because if that happens, bro, I guarantee you it's gonna. We know we'll talk about that once we see all the other matches go on. So now we have Dean Ambrose versus Daniel Bryan. Sorry, John Moxley versus Bryan Danielson.
Ah, this is hard for me.
This is a tough one.
It's gonna be a fight. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, because the last time we saw them, this is when it was. Last time I saw these two face each other, John Moxley was just Shield Dean Ambrose. He wasn't Dean Ambrose. So
Brian's the hill in this, right?
yeah. Remember, if you're a vegan, you're automatically a heel.
If you're vegan, I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm probably gonna be wrong, but I'll go with Mox.
You going
I'm
with
gonna go with
Mox?
Mox.
I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna go with Brian. I'm going with Brian. I feel like Brian's gonna be the one doing it.
I can never not go with.
Let's see. Chris Jericho versus Eddie Kingston. I think Jericho's gonna win. I'm sorry. Eddie kills it with the promos, but you know what they did with Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, they make him run out and guard on Moxley for a fake fireworks show. But anyway, that was my first experience with AEW.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotten way better.
Yeah,
And then Jericho got it.
And then Revolution ladder match. We have Keith Lee, Cassidy. We got Hobbs, Ricky Starks, Wardlow, Lewis's favorite wrestler Christian Cage, and Ethan Page.
Christian just got to be in everything, right?
Yeah.
But
Wardlow,
like I said, unless his match is first and MJF costs him the match, it's Wardlow. That's it.
No, hear me out on this one. I feel like it'll be Wardlow, and then when he faces Sammy, I feel like if it's so convoluted, but I think it could work. Let's say whatchamacallit, Wardlow wins and him and Guevara are gonna face each other for the title.
Mm-hmm.
MJF could screw Wardlow out of that.
True.
And then we could see maybe MJF versus Wardlow at Double or Nothing.
We could. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa. We know these women are rivals.
As much as I love Thunder Rosa,
Britt
I
Baker.
just feel like they're gonna keep that title on Britt Baker for years. I love Britt too, but
Yeah.
can you give her a good storyline, a good feud, please? Even if you gotta, even as I said, if you have to put the tag titles on, the world title on Adam Cole, Britt Baker got the women's champion. Listen, it worked,
Yeah.
but Britt needs better storylines, better feuds. It,
Yeah.
it needs to happen.
And now the best story so far in AEW: CM Punk versus MJF.
And I'm gonna go with what I really think will happen. I could see Wardlow costing MJF this match and CM Punk getting this done. Hasn't MJF won every single match except one?
Except one, yeah.
I mean, but then it sucks because that won't kill the. I don't know, but I don't. After what MJF did, you saw what he did to Punk. I
Yeah,
just
like I
can't
was like,
see.
let's see, no matter what wrestling promotion you're in, that's the cliche of old cliches where the baby face gets absolutely beaten to death the day before the show before the pay-per-view. They're gonna come out on top for the fans, yay, and win.
just like the cliche. When you have a world title match and the ending segment is with the two competitors, whoever is standing on top is losing.
Yep.
It's just how it
And
always works.
that and with a dog collar match, I feel like we may not see that much jumping over the rope and shit. It's gonna be all in the ring.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely.
And now Adam versus Adam.
Adam versus. Hey, what's your name? My name's Adam. My name's Adam too.
All we need is Adam Copeland, and we can make it a triple threat match.
I don't know. I just feel like they need to take the title off of Hangman. It's just
You
like
you
not
you you,
working.
you were not feeling his world title reign?
I felt his win. I felt everything before, but they haven't been doing him
Hey,
anything, bro.
with all due respect, and I hope you don't take this as an insult in any
Get out
way.
of get out of here. Not himself.
No, um, Hangman is in that similar ballpark with Jeff Hardy because when Jeff it kills it when he's a contender, when he's chasing for the gold. Jeff is on a whole nother level. But when he's a champion, you're just like, okay, now what do we do?
I mean, he ain't had that problem in TNA. And
Hey,
listen,
but
that's
that was
not even a
hey,
good comparison. They never
how was
gave
it
Jeff
TNA?
more than they never gave Jeff more than a damn month.
Hey, come on, dude. That was the Hulk Hogan era of TNA. You can't even praise that.
I could praise what I want.
I know because you're different. No, but you know where I'm coming from. Where Hangman's more of a contender chaser. He's more of a title chaser. Chasing for the gold.
I mean, I feel like he could have had a better one. It's just you need to have the right people to have the right
Yeah,
stories.
but but I feel like they may give
He's had so many matches with different people. He had
yeah
Brian. He had it's
Omega.
like Omega. It's like come on, just like
I
pick
feel like the
one,
root.
have a storyline.
Yeah,
It's
I
okay to
feel
see the same match twice in back to back pay per views for a world title. That's
yeah.
okay. We don't
So
have to
either
see Hangman against 50
no.
people in 50 different matches.
So in this one, I feel like mm, I'm gonna may have to give it. If I gave the tag titles to Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, I'm gonna
You got
give
to
the
give
world
it to
title to
Adam
Adam
Cole.
Cole.
You got to get. Like I said, it's not working. It would be perfect. It would.
Because you could see they want to do Omega and the Young Bucks versus the Undisputed Originals. They want to do that
And
rivalry.
how else do you do that? You have them win the tag championships. That's already beef with them and the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
Adam Cole wins the world title, bro, and then Kenny comes back whenever he's ready. But it's right there. Come on.
No, it's
You ain't signing
especially
Adam Cole to have to continue
no.
having feuds with Orange Cassidy, bro.
Yeah, and for you being the elite fans, because I know whoever watches AEW are being the elite fans. Know that Adam Cole remembers when the Young Bucks killed them off.
With the
See,
monster.
they know they killed them off, so he's gonna want revenge.
And it's coming. Oh, it's coming.
But now after that is another person that's there. Where does Jay White go in the mix?
Ring of Honor.
Probably.
Maybe, hey, we don't know. Maybe another partnership with TNA. Like I said, he just bought the thing yesterday. We don't know
If
what's gonna happen
if
now.
I hear Tony
You,
Khan
you,
bought
you,
TNA as
you,
well,
you. you and Lewis with this Ultimate Bullet Club, Ultimate Bullet Club. Well, guess what? He just bought Ring of Honor. They go hit AEW and TNA go into partnership again,
Mhm.
and you get your
The
ult. There you
ultimate
go.
bullet club.
There you go.
Me and Lewis
I mean,
caught. We said,
you need some of the people from New Japan as well, but I mean, like AEW and New Japan, in my opinion, they're
hey,
like this.
hey,
So,
AJ, Finn Balor, y'all want to come? Y'all want to leave WWE? We just need y'all two, and we're good.
well, AJ's gone.
Yeah, AJ
He
has
signed
that
for like
leather
3 years.
long-term.
He just signed another contract.
Yeah, the Red Dragon
There's
wins
a
by
chance. There's a chance for Finn. We don't know yet.
yeah, Red Dragon wins by pinning the Young Bucks. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to pin the Jurassic Express. They're going to pin the Young Bucks.
Also, there has to be a new champion.
Yeah,
No offense to Jurassic Express. You guys are nice. You guys are cool. But in my opinion, you won on a technicality.
yeah. Hey, so you being the Jeff Hardy aficionado, where do you think? Because Jeff Hardy pretty much said, "Oh, I'm debuting in AEW." Do you think he debuts at Revolution, at Double or Nothing?
When's Revolution? What date is that?
The Revolution's this Sunday,
That's before the ninth, so it can't be
so Double or Nothing.
double or nothing.
And if
Bro,
hey,
let me tell you something.
yeah,
If this trip is if we get to double or nothing,
if yeah,
and if he debuts at double or nothing, bro,
hmm
just know,
yeah.
just know.
No, if and
You
if we
already
can't do
know,
you
but
know,
just know.
and no, and if we can't do that, bro,
Isn't that where they have the
the
Casino Royale?
yeah.
There you go. The fucking Joker. What you mean, bro?
Yeah, no. If he comes there, because remember, for me, Vega, the Double or Nothing trip is still up, in the air for
Hmm.
me. But the day after Double or Nothing, like I told you, the offer's still on the table for you to come to SoCal with me, bro. We'll go to LA, watch the day after. We'll see his return, and
That's
we're
what
gonna
I'm
mark
hoping
out.
to. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm hyped.
The
Somebody
fact that
said
they
I don't
got us.
care when. Whenever it happens, that's what I'm saying, right?
Yep.
Whenever it happens, just want to see it. Uh,
Any more
unless
questions y'all
you
got?
guys,
Because that was the predictions
yeah,
for us for Revolution.
if you guys have any more questions, otherwise we're gonna end this.
Mm-hmm.
It was good to be back, though. It's good to be back. Can't wait to have
Yep.
everybody on here. We should be doing a little SmackDown review tomorrow.
Yep.
Do it for a little 30 minutes if you guys are interested with that. But how will
Well,
AEW handle Jeff? I mean, like I said, even with the Ring of Honor purchase, you could sign Jeff and have him do a thing with Ring of Honor. I mean, you need
yeah.
something. Everybody was released, so there's no wrestlers right now. You need somebody to go to Ring of Honor, right?
If by the end of the year, Tony Khan buys Impact Wrestling, I swear to the Lord.
I mean, all it takes is somebody to be tired of working so much and then just sell the company. I mean, that's all it takes. Y'all think
Yep.
there's a match between Balor and Priest at Mania? Of course, yeah. It's
Yeah,
gonna
we're
be
gonna see
Demon.
Balor.
It's gonna be Demon Balor versus whatever they're gonna dress fit. I mean, Priest up so he could be his demon form. It's gonna be pretty terrible.
We're gonna see him with the Puerto Rican flag.
Just don't destroy the man, please. You already destroyed him enough.
Yeah.
But
I think we got it here, brother. No one's asking any jaw dropping
that's it.
questions.
That's it. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out. You guys already know where you can find me. Axel Guzman 1017 on TikTok. Alex, if you want to shout out your TikTok.
You know where to find me as well. Alex Vato Loco on TikTok.
Again, guys, appreciate you. Appreciate you guys for coming back after such a long time. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.